Come here and let a real nigga sing to you. Oh, stop letting all these niggas prank you. Um, that's a Shy Glizzy quote that I always live by, bro. Don't let people prank you. Don't let people play with you. And it's not even really that, because niggas could take jokes, whatever like that. But whatever you do in life, do not let people use you as like a pawn. Use you as like a piece in the chessboard to kind of get to somebody else. And I think that Joe linking up with Ish's ex, Joe, he thinks that, or niggas might look at it like, oh, Joe was trying to crack it. I don't think she was ever going to let homie crack. I think he was used as a pawn. I think it's the truth. I'm going to tell y'all a little story real quick. I remember it was high school. It was some chick I was trying to deal with. And just to look back, she honestly, bro, she ain't really look that good. But it was one of them things where I'm one of them niggas who, I chase after a girl, at least back then, who don't like me at all. The bitch could look like Respucia or something like that, and I got a bitch that look way better, but I'm chasing after the one who not giving me no attention. That used to be me in high school. I really stopped getting into that bag probably like in my 20s or whatever like that. So shorty, I'm chasing shorty around. I'm not knowing no better. I'm like low key kind of like not dry snitching, like dirty macking a little bit, but I don't know. It's not dirty macking too much because I don't know who the dude is. You feel me? I never actually dirty macked where I knew who the nigga was. I'm just knowing that there's some mystical figure who's allegedly at this school that she like that's not really giving her no attention. And I'm trying to tell her like, yo, like fuck with me, like yo, I'm here, like. And she didn't look that good, but you feel me? She was slim. You feel me? She was brown skinned. She kind of looked like the ugly gremlin, and she had the prettiest voice. You feel me? But I fucked with her for whatever reason, right? So one day she like, yo, come meet me over by my locker and talk to me. Like, tell me what you was saying again. So I go over there by the locker and I say this shit again, right? I'm saying the exact same thing. I don't know who the dude is. I'm like, yo, this nigga not even here, bro. Like, just fuck with me. Like, all this extra shit, like, just like, mind you, it's like, I'm not trying to make her my girlfriend or nothing. I'm just really trying to fuck on some real shit. So, probably like 2-3 months later, I found out who the dude was. And I recall like 2 months before where I'm like, yo, why the fuck is Markel and Jose and all them niggas, right behind me, like, while I'm saying this, but I'm not thinking much of them. Like, these niggas not on nothing. We in 12th grade now. I've been going to school with these niggas for 4 years now. I'm not worried about them. So she set me up to say this because it ended up being a dude that she liked or whatever was Marquel. You feel me? So she set me up to say this shit. You feel me? In front of him, kind of, even though it wasn't in front of him, he could hear what we were saying. You feel me? So this bitch used me as a pawn. So from that day on, I was like, yo, don't let nobody use you as a pawn. You feel me? And that's the truth, bro. Joe Budden was used as a pawn to make Ish upset by his ex-girlfriend. It is what it is. So anyway, on the latest episode of Joe Budden podcast, Mona finds out that the only people that know where Ish actually lives at is Parks and Ice. I'll say this, bro. Everybody been saying that Ish and Joe are not really friends and stuff like that for all these years, and they're not really friends anymore and shit like that. From my opinion, Joe hasn't met Ish girl. No, matter of fact, no. The only people that actually been to Ish house was Ice and the nigga in the background who always laughing. I forgot his name. He seemed actually like he actually really close friends with like Ish or whatever like that. So, but yeah, as far as Ish and Joe relationship, bro, I think them niggas are still close friends. You feel me? I just think that they was tight, bro. You feel me? I think they was in their 20s, in their late 20s, early 20s, whatever like that, running around. You feel me? Chasing women, having fun, spending money. Using some of Joe Budden's celebrity, whatever like that, to get connections and shit like that. You feel me? And I think that when the whole thing happened with the girlfriend, whatever, that shit kind of broke them apart. You feel me? Some relationships, bro, some kind of friendships, you can go through shit and it just depends on how y'all, how shit happens. You feel me? If Ish would have heard the story like, yeah, I tried to link up with Joe to talk about you and that nigga blocked me, that would have brought them closer, you feel me? But the fact that Joe actually went and linked up with her, whatever like that, probably hit her up, that makes it worse, you feel me? So I think that kind of tore them apart. And when a lot of friendships and relationships, shit like that could even if y'all do come back together, it's forever kind of shattered. You feel me? It's forever. Ish deep down always gonna look at Joe as a fuck nigga no matter what. They've been friends since since they was young or whatever like that. So it's gonna always be love for each other, but he gonna always look at him as a fuck nigga. He never gonna trust him. So that comes down to, you feel me, Joe never meet this girl. Joe never really meet his family. Joe never come into his crib. Even though Joe opens up his shit to everybody. You feel me? But yeah, Mona finds it out. She's befuddled by it, like, oh. But that's the truth, bro. And then the other aspect of it is like, niggas are older now, so it's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be like, yo, we at each other's house all the time or hanging out all the time. We already work together a lot of the time and shit like that. So I think Ish and Joe is friends. I think that their friendship is the best that it could be for what they've been through. You feel me? For where they at in life. You feel me? Meet up at work, they talk, everything cool. But it is kind of weird where it's like they'll all go to the same event and Ish will just come the day before with his girl or something like that, and just everything's so separate, bro. Which I do understand that you want to keep everything separate a little bit, but it's sad that it has to actually be that way. You feel me? Because I think that if there was a little deeper friendship, the pie would be a little better or whatever like that. But I do understand it, bro. I do understand it. And I also understand these are all grown men. You feel me? The only one that's kind of like bouncing around and really politic with everybody on like a everyday basis type shit is probably Amani, bro. You feel me? But he's single right now. He got kids, but they probably don't really live with him, whatever like that. So yeah, it is what it is. And like a lot of people was kind of commenting on, she just new to the show. Like everybody don't really understand this shit to like the deepest, effect, bro. And even when they bring this up, like, they brought it up on the old shit where they was like, yo, mall, like niggas never been to mall house, bro. You feel me? Which to me, I mean, it's yeah, niggas never been to mall house. Him mentioning mall, hiding the detergent, and him not knowing much about mall personal life. It's just different friendships work out in different ways. You feel me? I'm more so rock with like the Joe way. You feel me? Like, yo, if I fuck with you, if I got love for you, nigga, you come to my house whenever. You gonna meet you damn near gonna meet my whole family. You feel me? I really wouldn't want to be around somebody. Like, I don't know if I'm thinking black and white, but I really want to be around somebody who I gotta be private, or like who I gotta like separate everything so hard from. I'll be honest with you. Any friend who I'm around, any family member who I'm spending time with, I'm not saying I want to have everything open the way you come to my crib, I'm taking a shit with the door open or something like that. Nah, but I want to at least feel like I don't got a problem bringing you to my crib. I don't got a problem introducing you to everybody I know. I don't got a problem. I want it to be open. Like that's how I feel. I have to be 100% me. You feel me? I don't want to feel like I would feel weird if I was ish with my girl showing up to the event. Like, not that he's sneaking, but a part of it is kind of sneaking. Like, yo, I don't want to be around him. I don't want them to see me. It would be awkward as fuck if Ish out somewhere with his wife or some shit like that and Joe run into his girl. It's gonna be awkward, bro. Like, it's gonna be so awkward, bro. Like, but Digital Thugs him out. Like, comment, subscribe.